What's up, guys? It's me, Alan, and I am back with another video today. We got another NASCAR Diecast review to do today, and if you saw the last review, which was done on the Ryan Blaney Kobe car, this car, I bought with it. I got two more that are coming soon, but anyway. So this is a car. This one we're going back to 2015, and what's interesting about this is, in 2020, or after this NASCAR season, this team will be no more. It's being sold, or it has been sold, which sucks. These guys, I think, are a vital part of the sport, and quite frankly, it's going to suck to see this team go the way it is. It's. But anyway, this is going to be on Michael McDowell's number 95 Thrivent Financial Ford for Leavine Family Racing. Like I said, Leavine, it sucks to see them go after this year, but I just hope for the best for them and for Bob and whatnot, and we'll get into that a little bit more a little later in the review. But let's go ahead and let's get this Diecast out of its box. And let's review this bad boy. I don't have any McDowell cars in my collection, actually. So, and the only 95s I have were two from NASCAR Authentics in 2018 that Casey Kane drove. But anyway, here's the diecast out of its box, and right off the bat, I really like this paint scheme. You got the Thrivent Financial, obviously a throwback to 2015 with the Ford Fusion and such, but yeah, Michael McDowell, he runs the 34 car now. I've seen a number 34 car on eBay, and I plan on getting it at some point, because I don't have that number in my collection, actually. But anyway, so, yeah, Leavine Family Racing. Yeah, they announced earlier this year that they were going to shut down, and they were going to be getting sold, and Spire Motorsports ended up getting that deal done, which sucks because it sucks to see Leavine go like that. But they've been in this sport for headlights not quite lined up. They've been in the sport for about 10 years or so. A lot of the financial backing that Bob Leavine had for the team was from his construction business, and because of 2020 and the pandemic and things like that, he took a hit in that regard, and unfortunately that trickled down to the race team, and they just were not going to be able to sustain themselves. What the heck? Oh my god, we got a freaking hair, and it's not coming off. They got freaking clear coated on there. Are you kidding me? And oof. Look at this. I've seen this a few times before, but look. Right there. It's hard to tell by the angle, but right there, the windshield is sagged in. It's not completely lined up. Wow. That's impressive, Lionel. That's freaking impressive. But yeah, as I was saying, again, it sucks to see Leavine Family Racing go out like this, but it's a combination of, like, if COVID doesn't happen, Leavine Family Racing would still be here. After this season, I think. This isn't a situation like with First Row Racing, where it's like they were not getting. I believe the story with them goes that they weren't getting all the they were losing money, and things like that, sponsorship wise, and they were in alliance with Joe Gibbs Racing, and apparently at the same time, Joe Gibbs Racing bumped up the price or the costs regarding that alliance, and it ended up, and then Furniture Row ended up having to shut down, and then Martin Truex Jr. ends up in the 19 car with Joe Gibbs Racing. So that's kind of a crappy deal there. But so this isn't a situation like that. I believe wholeheartedly, a lot of us believe wholeheartedly, that Leavine would still be here after this year, if not for what's going on in the world right now. But I think a bigger part of this is, and Levine's made comments about this on Twitter, and whatnot. He's been quite vocal on Twitter, actually, and he made comments about this, that when he came into the sport, they really never, there was really no communication between them and NASCAR, and by the sounds of it, right now, there's really no communication between them and NASCAR, and a lot of people have been saying, the charter system needs to go, and things like that. Yeah, it's a little crooked. And I think that may be true. These smaller teams do need help. You look at a team like frickin' Rick Ware Racing. They seem to have a crap ton of... They seem to be affiliated with a crap ton of teams and cars and back markers for the most part. And it's, and they, in some way, shape, or form, work with them and whatnot. So people love to make Rick Ware Racing the butt of a lot of these jokes. But would we be this way if not for the charter system? Or without the charter system, would we be this way? And that's a discussion for another day, but it is something to think about for all intents and purposes, if you ask me. But with that all being said, not a whole lot of issues, aside from that. Like Lionel, come on now, get it right, bro. But like I said, I'm glad to have this in my collection. There were a couple of McDowell 95 diecasts I was looking at, but this is the one I ended up settling on to get. There's another one on there. I might get that in the future. I don't know. But like I said, again, I am so freaking glad to have this in the collection, along with all the other diecasts I have, and the diecast that I have coming, because I got a few more and such. So plenty of reviews to come as those come trickling in, and things like that. But with that all being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe for more content like this. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.